Hello everyone, my name is Squippy, and welcome to the Drafted Q&A episode 2. I'm here with NARTH VADER. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, everybody? My name is North Vader, and I'm here today because Squippy offered to interview me, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, so first question. How and when did you start to play the drafting format?
I think it was about 9 to 10 months ago where I started to play the draft league format, and one day, because back then I was big on tournaments in Smogon, or like not, I was big, and like that's what I was doing at the time, and I saw a person with the Alta. I remember specifically. His name was the Views from the 69. He was making a draft league of his own, and he asked in the tournament chat who would like to join. And I've always wanted to play in a draft league because I saw it on in the UCL. So I offered to join, and I've loved it ever since. And I've just been playing more and more, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, nice. What are your accomplishments in the drafting format?
In the draft, so let's see. I do have one championship. Um, it was season one of the DDL, not very known league. And then I've made many finals appearances, semifinals appearances, playoffs appearances. Um, I had one undefeated regular season, uh, and I got like cradily in top 5 kills one time as well. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, what was your best ever season in any league in a slash tournament in the drafting format?
Are we talking regular season or overall?
Overall, best season, best draft, things that like
Overall was probably the championship season I had in DDL season one. I had a very nice team with Mew and Tornadus Therian, also Mammal Swine, Mega Ampharos, Torkoal was this is Gen 6 too, so pre-drought Torkoal, Registeel, Cincino, Hitmontop, Whimsicott. I had a lot of cool Pokemon that I had Dragonite too. There are a lot of cool Pokemon that I had, and I had a lot of fun in the battles. And I ended up winning the championship, so it's pretty cool. Um, yeah.
okay, what was your best ever draft? Uh,
Um, my best ever draft. I'm not really sure because I've had pretty good drafts, but I don't know what I would say is my best draft overall. Some of the good drafts I've had was probably my EBT season 3 draft. My ISL season 6 draft is pretty nice. Um, a couple other drafts I've had for several leagues, pretty good. That's about it.
nice. Okay, when you start a new league, how do you plan your draft? What are the most important parts of a good draft?
I ever um very ever plan like I hardly plan for a draft because if you plan, it's not for one thing, it's not as fun. I think going through it and kind of winging it is more fun. And when I do plan a draft here and there, I plan to build around a certain Pokemon and cover for its weaknesses. And I just plan to get the necessities like a couple stealth rockers, hazard removal is really key. Fairy Dragon Steel Core, Fire Dragon Steel Core, Momentum with so Volt Turn Core. That's not always necessary, but I like to have that. Ground immunity is very key, and electric immunity is very key. Um, Cleric is really nice as well because I know status can be very annoying, and just Pokemon that has recovery is also nice. That's about it.
Okay. Um, so what do you think is the most important part of a good draft? Fast electric type, Utan Core, Voltan Core, sorry, um, Fairy Dragon Steel, Firewater Grass, Cleric. What do you think is the most important? A good defensive
I
goal, good
think
offensive goal.
hmm I don't think there's just one specific important, like there's just no one single most important part in a good draft, because to have a good draft you need many important things, but probably the most important would be Fairy Dragon Steel Corp, hazard removal and hazard support, and reliable recovery, because you don't want your team getting worn down, and you also want to draft the right amount of wall breakers and walls.
Yeah, I recently drafted like my most. I had like 7 walls in an 11 team draft. It was like crazy. Like I never draft like that. Okay. Um, what is the most underrated Pokemon in a drafted format, in your opinion?
Um, I don't think there's any underrated Pokemon in the draft league format, but there are several Pokemon out there, especially in the lower tiers like tier 4 and tier 5, or if that's in the GBA style, or like PPL style, I guess, Pokemon that are worth like 8 points or below. But probably the one Pokemon that I've used that's very underrated is probably Tangela, because
Yeah,
it's a lot.
we are not just yes watching you play with Tangela.
It's a lot cheaper than Tangrowth, and it's very good. It does what it does. Be annoying with Leech Seed and Toxic. It's not that passive because it has base 100 special attack and okay coverage. Tangle is a good Pokemon, and I think people should draft it more.
Nice. What is the most overrated Pokemon in draft league format, in your opinion?
I think the most overrated Pokemon in the draft league format is probably Tapu Lele right now, because while Tapu Lele does have few switch-ins and not everybody can draft those switch-ins, it's still it can't be it can hardly be checked defensively, but it can still be checked offensively. And as draft league players, our goal is to prep the best we can and counter potential teams that our opponent can bring. And if we're going to whine about something being broken, which it's not, then you're not really a draft league player, in my opinion. And Tapu Lele isn't really that hard to deal with, in my opinion. So that's why I think Tapu Lele is the most overrated Pokemon in the draft league format.
Okay. What is the most competitive league you've been in?
Um, I'm not sure. I don't really have a specific answer. I guess. I'm trying to think.
I know Akala is very competitive this season.
Oh yeah, Colo is very competitive this season, but I wouldn't say it's the most competitive league I've been in. Um, I'm not sure. Um, Maybe probably. I don't know. I can't answer that.
Okay, your choice. Um, do you have like the best game ever? Like your proudest game?
um, in the championship series I had in the league, I won my first championship. It was the one thing that was cool about that league is we did a best out of three playoff series, because some people can get hacks during a playoffs game. So while it makes it a little harder to win out, it makes it more fair. So uh, the finals, the best out of three series I had, the all three games were exceptionally good because they all came down to the wire in a very narrow 1-0. Um, I won the first game. My opponent won the second game, and I won the third game, and it was a lot of fun. And it was probably my proudest games ever.
Nice. Okay. Who is the best player you ever fought?
The best player I've ever fought is probably Aki. Um, he's most notably in the NPL, the National Pokemon League, not the Pokeball League. He's a very good draft league player. He's very experienced as well, and I fought him in the PMC Orange League, and I won't spoil the result, but maybe you can check that vid out.
Okay, so you need to spoil the results. Who is the best player you ever beat?
Well, I guess now I have to spoil the
Yeah,
result.
so
Uh,
easy.
the best the best player I beat was Aki VGC. I did beat him in a 4-0 victory, which was pretty nice, I guess. But it was a good game overall. Um, he he didn't really prep for Tangela, so yeah.
Okay. We are not. We are just watching the game. Okay. What league you want to be in the most?
League I want to be in the most would probably be the National Pokeball League, the MPL, the uh, yeah, the MPL. Probably because it's a very good community with a lot of really cool people, and they have very skilled Pokemon players there or draft league players there, and I'd love to be a part of that, and I'd love to battle some people there. But right now, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I think I have to get a lot of experience first, and I'd like to get better um, before I can hopefully qualify to be in the National Pokeball League, or at least the minors first, and then maybe majors.
Well, okay. Who is the best player in the draft league format in your opinion?
Well, right now, I would have said probably Iron Flash Gaming, but he retired right now, so I don't know if that qualifies. But right now, I'd probably say Gypsy King. Matty Brawler comes in a very close second. Both of those two are very, very, very skilled draft league players. Also, Smogon players as well. What makes Gypsy King, I think, slightly better is his consistency. Because he's won 2 MPL titles in a row, which is astonishing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
give us a final question. Do you have any tips for a new draft league player?
Um. Now, unless you've played Smogon a little bit, which is why I did, and I that's why I started off okay. Don't get discouraged when you're starting off, if you're new, because I know it can be very discouraging losing, and especially losing a lot. But if you join new leagues, you fight new people, you keep learning, you keep experiencing, you keep trying out new mons, you can know what style is best for you, you can know what mons are best for you, you can know how people play, and you can start making plays, and eventually you will get better. And I felt like that's what I did, and it really worked out for me. I'm not saying I'm a good player yet, but I think I've become a lot better from the 9 to 10 months of draft league I've played.
Okay, so that is for the questions. Thank you so much for joining me uh, with me today. So this was the video. Check out NARTH in the description down below. If you liked it, make sure you like. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. This has been Squeepy, and I'm out. Goodbye.